What up, y'all? I just had to switch back to the other camera and just put all the stuff that was on the other camera on here. Way better quality than here, and you get better audio, so I should have been started using that. I'm about to get some breakfast and head out. And I'm wearing the same thing I had on yesterday. I'm just throw these on again. I ain't feel like finding nothing else. And this was sitting on our little bench downstairs in our room. I just made my breakfast / lunch. I got me a little bowl. And the last time I made this, I think I put a little bit too much rice and not enough corn and not enough ground beef. I got 4 ounces of ground beef. I was headed to like an hour away to the family thrift, but I decided I'm about to just turn around and head back to the house. Because by the time I get there, it's going to be 4 o'clock. I'm going to shop around, say I use up an hour of time. On my way back, that traffic gonna be horrible. So I'm like, let me just turn around, go home. I'll just try it another day. The reason why I'm so late, I would have been there. I probably would be heading back right now. I took so long because on my way to the thrift store, I stopped by the tire shop where we got the tires changed. And we had a big old thing about the tire. Well, not a big old thing, I ain't worried about it. What was going on is the front left tire, it's like when you riding, it's like you hitting, like going over a bump. You only feel it when you're going slow. You can feel like, say like it's like a knot or something in the tire. So I called the guy. As soon as they fixed it, we was having this issue. So I called them because y'all know I had to go back there to get the sensor fixed. They had to order the part. So before the part even came in, I called the guy and told him, was asking him like when the part coming in and about the sensor and all that. And I told him that we having issues with this front driver tire. Well, I didn't know at the time it was the front driver one. I just knew it was a tire on this side of the car. Either that tire or this tire. So I told him about it. And he was like, yeah, we'll check it when the sensor come in. And when y'all bring the car up to get the sensor replaced. So he told me that, so I just left it alone. He never called me. The sensor came in, I had to call him to see when the sensor came in. He said, oh, it came in, we just waiting on the guy. He said, I'm gonna call you when the guy come back. The guy been there and he never called me because the guy went out of town. He said the guy gonna go out of town, he'll be gone for like a week or 2. He wasn't gonna call me that Friday, he was gonna call me the following Friday. So then I had to wait 2 weeks so to get the sensor in to get the tire checked out. So I woke up this morning about to head out, and no, not even this morning. It was another day, maybe about a week or so ago. I had to put out in this tire because our tire light came on. So I had to get up and go put out in the front right tire. And all 3 of these, the front right, the passenger right tire front, the driver front and rear tire, I had to get all 3 of those changed. So they changed all these. So now we having issues with the air coming out the passenger's tire. So that's when I went up there. I'm like, I'm about to go up there because I ain't about to keep calling on the phone. I'm about to go and get this checked out by them. So they been trying to go back and forth. The guy, he can barely understand English, who I've been talking to and trying to get all this stuff sorted out with. He barely understand English, but he got a boss. So he called the boss and he understand English very well. But the guy told him that it's been like 2 months since we got these tires replaced, and now we all of a sudden coming back to try to get it fixed, which they don't cover that. And I was telling him, no, I got this issue soon as we got these tires changed. And I called the guy, and he knew I called him and told him that I was having these issues with the thing. But they just kept saying how it's not covered. I waited too late to tell them, like I'm coming back there 2 months later. I told him I'm not coming back there no 2 months later, because I told him from the very beginning. Me and my wife even had this conversation, and I called them people the very next day once I told her about it. And she said, yeah, I do notice it once I brought it up to her. So I called them people, and the guy just kept pushing me off saying, hey, when the sensor come in. The sensor came in, I had to call him about that.
when the guy come back. The guy Ben came back. It's this past Friday that just passed was the Friday they were supposed to call. I ain't even go up there till today, Monday. So I just told him that they making it seem like I'm just trying to get over on them, like I've been driving, cruising around with the tire, and I done messed them up, and now I'm coming back to them to get them repaired. I just told him don't even worry about it. And two, he was talking to me like I'm his worker, employee, or his child or something. I told him I'm giving you respect. I ain't yelling at you. I ain't talking to you like no kid. I want the same exact respect that I'm giving you. And then that's when he cut all that extra crap out. I ain't your employee. I don't work for you. I ain't your child. Don't talk to me like that. That's what I told him. And that's when he stopped doing that crap. But I told him, don't even worry about it. I'ma just get the sensor fixed. Well, they put the new sensor on because they been had it forever. They never told me to come get it on. They put the new sensor on. And now I gotta go back on Wednesday with the guy with the computer to make sure, not to make sure, so he can put the computer on here so the tire light can go off, so the sensor, I guess, can work properly with the computer. So I just told them, put the sensor on, I'ma leave here, and I ain't even gonna worry about it. I know we're gonna be taken care of, and we're gonna be good. I was just, I told the boss, I was like, when you do bad business, all that's gonna come back on you. So I ain't about to try to go out my way to try to do nothing to you, harm your business or nothing. You gonna get what's coming to you. I ain't gotta do all that. I learned that from my mama too. It's just like, you ain't gotta do all that extra crap. They know what they did. They know how they treated you, and just leave it at that. You just going on about your business like it never happened. They gonna get theirs, and I don't even care if they ever do. I just ain't worried about it no more. I'm good. I just know I will never do business with them again because I don't like how they treated us, and we didn't. That's why I told her I'm not about to do nothing to try to get over on y'all, because I know if I do that, something gonna come back, and now I gotta worry about other stuff happening to me. When you think you getting away with something or getting over on somebody, you not. That's what I always think about, because I've been in plenty of situations. You like, oh, I'm gonna do this to try to save money, or I'm not gonna do this, or I'm gonna do that. And some way, somehow, you're gonna have to deal with whatever you did. Some way, somehow. That's why a lot of people be going through a lot of stuff. I don't talk about nobody. I don't talk bad about nobody, because even doing that, something bad can come out of that. I just pay attention to some mistakes other people made, or the mistakes that I made. Like when you try to cheat somebody out of money, or make a shortcut out of something, you're gonna lose in the end. All you're doing is making yourself, putting yourself in the worst situation. There's a lot of people, like say it's some business owners, they're trying to get shortcuts, or trying to make ways out of ways that they don't see that they gonna be able to get out of. They trying to, like, let's just say you own a business, and let's just say you own a cooking business where you sell food or something. They think probably, like, let's just say food go up like it did, get more expensive. Oh, now food more expensive, and now I'm not gonna make as much money as I've been making when I barely was making it already. So now even more profits gonna be taken out because food's so expensive. So they try to do a shortcut, or think of a way, like say they go and buy some food stamps from somebody, and now, yeah, they save money here, but they probably took a hit on something else that's gonna make them have the same amount of money that they had before they went and bought them food stamps. And I just be thinking, like, God know how much money you got, God know how much money you need. You just push yourself back further because you trying to do a shortcut, or trying to buy some food stamps to save money or to make more money when God already know how much money you need to make. You don't know. You probably just push yourself back further because God know food went up. He was gonna send a few extra customers your way so you can make more money, and you never know, them customers made told somebody how good your service or your food is and made even more people come. So you just knock your blessing by trying to take a shortcut. So stop trying to take shortcuts. I'm talking to myself, talking to everybody else. Look at your life right now and see what you doing, like trying to buy food stamps or buying clothes that was boosted and all that stuff. God know how much money you need. He know how much money you need to make. Stop trying to take shortcuts. Well, you can keep taking shortcuts. You can still be in the situation that you in. Like some people, they do stuff like that. Like buy clothes that people stole and buy them for half off. They like, oh, I can save money this way. But them same people, stuff like they car break down. And that same money you thought you were saving, now you gotta spend on your car getting fixed because it done broke down, or you get a freaking ticket or something. That same money you think you saving, you not really saving. All you doing is just putting yourself in a further and further hole. So learn from that. That's what I was telling that man. It was like, I ain't gotta do nothing to you. When you treat people bad and you don't do right by people, that stuff come back on you. So if you want to get ahead slow. Where you think it's slow, but it's not really slow. That's really the fast way to get ahead. But I'm going to call it getting ahead slow because people think that that's the slow way. So get ahead slow. Don't get ahead fast. Don't do something to try to hurry up. And like, say if you're starting a business and you need a camera or something. You go and try to buy a camera that was stolen from somebody. And you buy that instead of working your way up to get a camera. You think you saving right now, but all you doing is putting yourself in the further hole. So that's my advice to everybody, to myself, to everybody. Get ahead slow. Don't try to get ahead fast. Don't move too fast. I'm not saying, like, let's just say it take 100 hours of hard work and you try to knock out all the hours you can in a day. I'm not trying to say, oh, don't work as much as you can. Do that type of stuff, but don't try to find quick ways and cheap ways and cheat ways. Don't try to cheat the system. Work it out. If it's going to take 100 hours, work 100 hours. Don't try to do stuff that's going to knock the 100 hours into 30 hours and then you thinking you getting away with it when all you doing is now you did the 30 hours and now you got to come back and still do the 100 hours just to get where you need to be. So now you done did 130 hours of work when you really only had to do 100 hours. So that's my advice. I was just venting. Hope it gets to who it needs to get to. And don't judge people. Even judging people and talking bad about people, that don't get you nowhere either. That don't do nothing for you. That don't do nothing for nobody else. My advice, the wisdom that I came across in my lifetime. I'm back home, but I was just editing right there. My mama Sita came up here while I was editing and said her leg and her foot was swollen. Well, she asked me which one was swollen, and I pointed out the one that looked like it was a little swollen. So we need some more Epsom salt for her leg and my finger too. I'm gonna just run and get that. I was gonna wait until I finish editing, but I need me a little break. I don't know, sometimes I just can't sit down and do something for a long time. I need a break. I start getting the jitters and stuff like that. So I'm gonna go get the Epsom salt now. And then I complete the editing when I get back. I'm wearing one of the Walmart shirts. And these is $2 and $3. Like this blue one, $3. Purple one, $3. No, the blue one, $2. The purple one, $3. And I paid $9 for these shirts. I paid $8 for one shirt and $9 for the other one. And I see in here, some of these shirts are $3 and then some it said it can't be found. Oh, because it's different. They made by the same people, but they different. Like this one got double stitch. This one got single. So I guess that depends on the price. I see mine double. But they got something in here that's still single. Like all these right here are $3. I made it to HEB. Walmart don't sell the bread that we normally get. And I ain't talked to my mamacita till I left out Walmart. And she said she would have just ate the bread that we get from Walmart. But I was already leaving, so I was like, I might as well come. So what's going on is I am hungry. I was sure about to go and make to Buc-ee's and get me one of them sandwiches, but I still got a half of one in here. I only ate half of this sandwich. I still got a half a sandwich right here. So I think I'm gonna eat that other half and then eat another one of those little Chipotle bowls. I just need to make some of that ground beef, but I don't feel like making it right now.
I got it. 10, 9, 8.
He just included me in his game.
So he has to pour out all these noodles. He grabbed the Tupperware off the counter that was dirty, that my honey used to clean the clippers in, and he poured the noodles, the good noodles in there. So now he got to throw all these noodles in the garbage because it's chemicals in there, hair in there. We can't eat that. So now he finna throw them away and cook them again. Let me just show y'all. I don't know if y'all see the hair on the noodles, but it's hair all in there, if y'all can see. Y'all, so we are all done for tonight. Dishes have been washed. Dominique just took out the trash. Davion vacuumed the kitchen floor. That's the spaghetti. Everything else been put up. Dinner, everybody ate. Lunch for tomorrow fixed. 2 different lunches for tomorrow. Fixed counter. Wiped off, straightened up. So your girl is done, about to get off her feet and go relax.
You just got
that.
Yeah.
You tired? Like sleepy tired? Oh. He just tired.